Guess you got yeah. You just gotta know everybody can't go. You ain't making me better, it's making me down, 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 down. So
WECU 1570 AM and W298BX 107.5 FM, Winterville, North Carolina.
Welcome, 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 and thank you once again for joining me on another amazing episode of Ring Out Your Sponge Radio. I am your host, Regina Smithwick. Look, tune in as we talk about empowerment, growth, and self-discovery. Let's uplift, motivate, and empower each other. So please follow me on Facebook, IG, YouTube under Ring Out Your Sponge, and my website, www.rsenterprises.life. Let's get into it. So today's topic is let it go. Let it go. All right. So what do I mean by let it go? Letting go of everything that holds you back from living in your God-given purpose. There's the importance of that, of letting go. Like I had discussed a couple weeks ago, your jail cell with your door wide open. This is something just like we discussed. It's like sitting in a jail cell and the door's wide open and you're not leaving, right? Because you're holding on to things that's holding you down for getting up and walking out of that jail cell. So holding on to your insecurities, low self-esteem, your false belief systems and fears is very paralyzing. It makes you freeze up and you're scared to move, right? I was that person over about 5 years ago. I didn't know my capabilities. I used to dream on living the life that I'm living now. I finally decided to get out of my own way and to let God in. He showed up and he showed out. Okay? He showed out. As I'm sitting here with you on the radio, I wasn't like this 5 years ago. So I am a witness to his works when you finally let go and let God. So let me give you some consequences of holding on. We cannot fill God's purpose if we continue to drive God's car. He does not need our help. He doesn't need our help, people. We are taking the wheel from him and we're just driving. And he didn't ask us to drive, right? He is the one that gives us his purpose. So if he gives us a purpose, then we need to follow where he take us, not where we want to go. So we need to let go of the will and let God take the wheel. You know, you always say, Jesus, take the wheel. You know, we always use that, right? Jesus, take the wheel. Well, let him have the wheel back. Let him drive and let you know where your destination is going to be, okay? Doing this will lead you to emotional, mental, and spiritual tolls if you don't let the will go. You're going to be suppressing all of this stuff in because you're doing things that we are not being asked to do. Holding on to these negative aspects can prevent us from fulfilling our purpose. Emotionally, it weighs us down. Mentally, it clouds our judgment. And spiritually, it distances us from our true calling. We end up living a life far below our full potential. We don't want to do that, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to do that. So let's embrace God's given purpose, right? So how do we do this? Each one of us has a unique purpose given by God. It's not always easy to see, but it's there, waiting to be discovered. I have seen countless stories of people who transform their lives by letting go of their insecurities and their fears. I have a friend who was struggling with low self-esteem for years, and she did not believe that she was good enough for anything to manifest, or she didn't think it was meaningful. Like she didn't feel that she was deserving of this. But as she started to let go of these limited beliefs and trust in God's plan, she discovered her passion for helping others. And now she runs a successful business because she found what God designed her to do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just amazing how we just allow him to do and how our lives would change. I'm a living witness to this. I'm a living witness to this. If you didn't know me, and even not know me, just seeing where I'm at right now, and I'm not finished, I'm just beginning. So I know that I'm going to be down the road, I'm going to be further into this amazing plan that he has for me. And I want other people to know that it's not just for me, it's for you as well. This life of abundance, this life of living this plan that he has for us is for you. It's for everyone that's on this planet. It's not just for one person. And as soon as you know that and you believe that, it will come true for you as well. Okay. That's the whole purpose of Ring Out Your Sponge. Ring Out Your Sponge Radio is for you to ring out all this stuff that we're talking about, for you to absorb new ideas, new processes, and new belief systems. So as we talk every week, ring out this sponge. It's holding us back from living into this God-given purpose. So now we're going to talk about one of my favorite scriptures of all time. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. It says it best. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. All right? As you see, I emphasize all, not some, not a little bit, not what we think we can control, and we give you the rest. All of it. Give it to him, and he will straighten out your crooked paths, right? So this passage reminds us to trust God fully and to not rely solely on your understanding. You're not going to understand everything that happens. You're not going to get everything that's going on. That was one of my downfalls because I needed to figure everything out because I'm a planner. I needed to plan everything. I needed to see everything. And if I didn't tangibly see it or I wasn't planning it, and it didn't go exactly the way I felt it should went, I thought it was not good. I thought it was a failed attempt. That's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to understand everything that happens. You got to trust the process. You got to understand that this too, whatever it is, shall pass. It's part of the learning process, or whatever it is. It's not bad. It's part of your journey. Mindset. Changing the mindset is all this is about. This whole thing that we're doing is changing mindset. So when I give you stuff every week, it's for you and for me to remind me that we always could change the mindset to be positive, so we could definitely become better people and live in our God-given purpose, right? So by submitting to him, we can find that straight path that he laid out for us. Is out there for us. So what's some practical steps into letting go? So how do we start? Well, here we go. Starting to let go, identify what's holding you back. Stand in your truth. Ladies and gentlemen, stand in your truth. It's okay. I'll start. I am a recovering people pleaser. I'm a recovering validation. I needed validation for everything. I couldn't do nothing without someone giving me the okay. Okay. I had low self-esteem. I had insecurities about everything from my height to I got long fingers, I got long feet. I used to be everything you could think of. And I know we all have stuff that we felt uncomfortable about because we wasn't the status quo or what they consider the norm. I don't know who this person is that decided to make things normal, but we all designed to be different. We all designed because God designed us all. So we all here and designed for a purpose, right? Right. So identify what's holding you back. Take some time for self-reflection. Take time for you and reflect on things. Slow down, hold your horses, that they used to say, sit in it, reflect, and take the monster and tame it. You make the monster small by acknowledging those things that are holding you back. because now it makes it look real small because now we actually face our fears. I would say let's do that. Journaling. I love journaling, right? Because I actually have journal books that I have created on Amazon because I want people to get into journaling. It's a great way to the great way to gain clarity because when you do it, you're able to see exactly what you write and read it back to yourself. Because a lot of times you don't read back to yourself. When you do, you go, "Oh, wow, that's what I really feel." You got to get it from out of here and put it on paper and read it to yourself, and it comes out totally different. I guarantee you'll see things differently, right? So the next step is building faith and trust God. As you hear, this whole talk is about trusting God, right? Pray regularly, right? Yes, that was me. Hello, Tammy. Thank you. Yes, I'm telling you, it's the process. It changed everything. It's really the process. You change that, everything just goes into place, right? So when you're building that faith and you trust in God, you pray regularly, you read your scriptures, like Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is that's my go-to for everything. I have a favorite scripture. I always tell people find something that it kind of anchors you and it makes you feel like I could overcome. Wherever that is, find it because you always go back to it. I always go back to that. And it makes me realize it's not in my understanding. Join a faith or support group. People that's like-minded. We talked about that last week about the tribes. Find like-minded people. It will make your journey much easier. All right. These practices will help you strengthen your relationship with God and provide a support that you need on this journey. Okay. Another key step is replacing negativity or negative beliefs with God's truth. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Another key step is replacing negative beliefs with God's truth. I'm ugly. I'm tall. Nobody loves me. I'm not worthy. Take those and say, God said I'm worthy because He designed me to be who I am. He told me to be here. He brought me here. I'm here for a purpose. I'm here for His design. That's the things you replace that stuff for because think about it. If we all here designed by God and we were brought here in His likeness, how are you ugly? If He brought you in His likeness, how are you not worthy? You're here in His likeness. That alone, just replacing that with that alone answers everything, right? Answers everything. Okay. So when you practice that, you build your relationships with Him, you strengthen your relationship with Him, and God provides you with the support you need on this journey. He will support it all. Another key step is replacing negative beliefs, like I said, with God's truth. When you find yourself thinking that I'm not enough, remind yourself what God said about you. Use affirmations and meditation that affirms your worth and your purpose. All right, ladies and gentlemen? All right? When you find yourself thinking that I'm not enough, remind yourself of what God said you are. Use affirmations and meditations to affirm your worth and your purpose. All right. Oh, the time is almost over. So I'm going to have to wind down. Got to wind it down. Okay. So let's close this up. So, conclusions, and I'm going to give you a call to action this week. So let's wrap it up. Recap. We have talked about identifying the barriers of holding us back and trusting in God and the steps to let go. By doing this, we open ourselves up for living in our God-given purpose, right? This is what we do. I want to encourage each of you to start your journey by letting go today, not tomorrow, today. Remember, God has a plan for each one of us. By letting go and letting God, we can walk confidently, standing tall in our purpose. All right. And I'll say to you, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been a wonderful journey for myself because I'm learning as you're learning. It just reaffirms the stuff that I learned. So I want to thank you so, so much for joining me today. I would love to hear from you, your thoughts, your experiences. Share them with us on our social media pages. Like I said, My website is www.rsenterprises.life. And as you see on the screen, all my channels, please let's chime in on this topic. Let's keep this conversation going, okay? Let's do that. And I just want you to definitely stay tuned, all right? Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much for being here today. God bless you. Thank you for being here today. So stay tuned for next week. Our shows at same day, same time, same bat channel, right? Okay. So until next time, I want you to let go. I want you to let God guide.
You're listening to Urban Radio